Good morning, this is Blue Angel 777. Today is August 27, 2019. I'm here today to share my morning experience with you, the energy that I picked up at the lake, and also give a quick reading for the collective today. The energy that I get is from I was at the lake today, and the winds were coming directly from the west, and it was a different energy. The storms, it was rainy yesterday and storming yesterday, and there was a lot of emotions going on, and crying and releasing and healing, and that's what I get from Mother Earth. And when I got to the lake, you could see the havoc it caused on the sand, the area. It was completely cleansed, and that reminded me of the new beginning here. And I was sitting there, and the sands are perfect. You could see where how far the storms had come in. It was really abrupt last night, and I was sitting there, and the winds are coming from the west, from behind me, and I heard this noise immediately, the winds, and it was a little windy today, and you know what wind sounds like, the blowing and everything, and then but I heard the winds echoing, almost whistling through this one area, and I was like, what is that? I never ever recognized that before there. And it was very haunting, like ancestral to me. I sat there and listened to it, and I tuned in my spirit to the echoes, and listening to the Mother Earth, or to the winds coming from the west direction. And the west is the dark. It's where the sun sets, the dark night of the soul energy, and this healing that's going on, this new beginning. But to have a new beginning, we have to shed the old. So it's out with the old and in with the new energy. And I could feel it. I woke up to two dogs fighting like crazily, just mauling each other. It scared me. I screamed and tried to get help to help this man get these dogs away from each other. And there was a dog at the lake that was just barking nonstop, like he was out of control of himself, and he wasn't getting enough, like this energy was confusing him. And my dog is like shifty, like wants to go outside, wants to come inside, wants to go outside, almost like bipolar energy. So this dark night of the soul energy, these winds from the west, that's what's happening. It's coming in, but with that energy, my read is that our ancestors are here with us, on this earth plane with us, supporting us, guiding us, and giving us the strength that we need to get through these really dark moments. And something that came to me right away this morning was that I was thinking about my dark night of the soul before I even came to this understanding what was this energy today. I didn't know about the winds and all that stuff. It was when I first woke up, and my first feel was what I went through the dark night of the soul, how I felt, and how it really consumes you in every way, and how difficult it is, and how you have to really have that faith in the Creator and in yourself, your true spirit of who you are, to pull you out of that, and to find that, to be grounded, nurture yourself, take care of it, and acknowledge what you're going through is the biggest step, I think, is to know what you're going through. And so many people out there that don't understand or don't know what they're going through can lead to very, very traumatic things. So my message to you today is to stay grounded, drink lots of water, and to flow through that energy as peaceful as you can, and the knowing of what you're going through, I think, will help that. With the winds coming in that direction of that energy coming in, knowing that the ancestors are with you, and it was very haunting and beautiful. I did record it. Sometimes I could capture it, sometimes I couldn't. I had to record it because it was amazing to me. the power of the winds that came in and what the winds from the west brought in. And what did I want to say? Oh, the waters shifted. The wind shifted to the north. And so it shifted at 10:09 a.m. Central Time. So I don't know what that means. If anyone's into the the science of all that, the astrology and everything, I'm very interested. I follow it, but I am not professional where I could read it. I'm just telling you what I feel and what I see as far as the energy. So anyone knows what that means, if that was a time, when is exactly the time of the new moon shift? When is that happening? I don't know that. But I know that we're in that energy. In between all these things I'm picking up, there's a dog continuously barking over here. Like there was kind of chaos around, and I'm in a peaceful place. I'm cleansing myself from other people's energies that I pick up, and recharging myself and grounding myself. I put my feet in the water for a little while, and I did a meditation to ground myself and do my own chakra alignment and balancing, connected to Mother Earth and the central sun. So I did all those things. So I recommend that if you could take at least 5 minutes, if you're a busy schedule, at least 5 minutes to focus on yourself and just say, I am grounded. So you are, and so it is. And drink lots of water. There's a lot of fear energy I'm getting in my throat chakra. So there's a lot of tightness in my heart chakra. So there's a lot of pain and healing going on right now. And so I send love and light to you all that is going through this energy. What I saw in the water was this ripple, consistent ripple. Like a ripple like this, the waves. And I was trying to research what that was, but to me it was exact, continuous. The water coming in this wave, so it was smooth and it was very sectioned perfectly in alignment this way. So I feel like this alignment between the dark night of soul and this peaceful new beginning, this balance is here. And we just got to release this stuff and go through those emotions and allow it to go. Do some forgiving and releasing and understanding and knowing and release those things. Let go of those things that no longer serve you. The waters that came in, they shifted too, and the ripples went another way. So all these emotions are coming from all different angles and directions. And we can only handle one thing at a time. So all these burdens that are coming in, remember, you can only handle one thing at a time. Every day is a new beginning. So tackle one thing at a time. You always have tomorrow. And just think of the now, the energy you're in now to get through what we're going through. My other message I had. A lot of crow spirits. I hear the crows all morning today and yesterday. Messengers from higher above that are here. Ancestral, even from the other world, spirit world, that are here for the dark and mysterious. A butterfly for transformation I saw flying around me. I'm missing something, but it'll come to me when I do this read. So that's the energy for today. So there's no time or space. So this energy from the sage, I'm smudging and clearing it. So to clear your space and have peaceful energy. And clear all that toxic energy away from you. And try to stay centered. The messages that are coming to me right now. Okay? Alright, thank you. This message is for the collective today. I call them angels and ancestors. My guides and sending masters from 5D and above. I call in all the directions and all the elements of Mother Earth. Fire, earth, air, water, and ether. What is the message for the collective today for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? What is the message today for them? truth in the fountain. The fountain is from high above. It's beyond the tarot. Fear energy, this truth that's being known. And deception energy. All this, and truth again. So all this deception energy, 5 of swords, fighting, the page of swords. All this energy that I'm picking up on is truth. The 8 of swords just came up. So, everything is coming to light for this new beginning, and it has to. You can't have a new beginning if you still have stuff that we're hanging on to, of the knowing and understanding. The overall energy is amazing as the temperance. That's the water, that even flow. Oh, I know, I want to say, in between that water flow, I looked at the ground and there was rocks evenly, like this ripple here, or this curved, and the rocks with the water made this formation from the storm. In between each rock was a white feather. So I feel like all the angels are here and the ancestors are here on earth. Well, we know that they are, but they're known. They're here with us to carry this, to help us with this healing that we're going through, and for Mother Earth also. The 2 of Wands, the knowing. The 3 of Wands, taking action. The 10 of Coins for abundance. Judgment is here. 4 of Wands, celebration, and the 7 of Coins, looking back at all that. Those are very, very beautiful cards. For the energy that I just explained to you, that's the other side. That's that peaceful balance I was talking about. Those angels, those angel feathers that are here, and the ancestors are here with us and helping us, lead us into this spiritual enlightenment. And the 2 of Wands, the knowing of holding the world in your hand and looking out and knowing what is out there, your spiritual truth and your mission, and what journey that you need to take. The 3 of Wands is they're taking action and doing that, and the 10 of Coins is the abundance of it all. The spiritual creator is here with you. The divine, or the creator himself, is here with you, looking at you and happy that you've gone this far. And we got this temperance, this balance of the water, and that's what I was talking about. You know, see how he's sitting in there? That's exactly what I saw with all this energy around me, this chaotic energy that's going on around me. To me, it feels like it's people that aren't following their spiritual path, that they don't understand this energy that they're in, and it's confusing for them, and it's causing distress. That's what came to me just now. And this judgment is here, the 10-10 energy. And it's funny because at 10:09 is when I noticed the shift. And then I did something that was 10-10. And then at the same time, these crows were cawing really loud in the background. It was like all this stuff was going on at once. And then we got the 4 of Wands. And it's funny because this is exactly what it looked like for me today at the water. And then the 7 of Wands, or the 7 of Coins energy, is looking back at how far you've gone in your journey. It could be looking back at the past, and but this isn't about. This is more about the knowing spiritual journey and what's ahead of you. This new beginning, and it's very beautiful cards. And the 7 of Coins here. Okay. I really don't need to do any clarifiers for it. It's pretty cut and dry. Let's clarify the 2 of Wands and knowing what they need to do. Can I do a clarifier for 2 of Wands, please? Yeah, this is the fight. They have to fight for what they believe in. So that might be the, they're fighting for, you know, he's got the 2 swords, and the swords laying there. He's fighting for what he believes in. He knows this now. He knows he has to take the action, do what he's meant to do. And that's the 3 of Wands energy. I'm going to do another clarify for that. 5 of Swords energy, please. Of planning. Of, to me, that's a planning. taking action of the plan, knowing that he's planning now. He's in that energy of planning, of taking that action. The Three of Wands, please. And it fell on the floor. The Three of Wands, that action, this is the energy that we're coming out of. So I told you that the West, this dark night of the soul, or the energy that they went through, they're in the Nine of Wands. As he's hanging on to that one wand, he's still got the strength, but he's bruised and battered, and has an emotional effect on him. He's probably going to go into hermit mode, or is in that now. But he knows now where he's meant to be and where he's going, or she. They know, they know, and they're taking action, and they want that abundance, that spiritual abundance, that peacefulness, that celebration. This 4 card is celebration, the 2 and 2 coming together. It's funny because that Crow card 4 times, and also 8 times, the Crow card 8 times too. So I listened to all those things. Another clarifier for the well, that's a lot. I'll show you what they are, but I'm going to put them back in, and if they're meant to be, they'll come back out. We got the 5 of Wands, the Devil energy, that fear energy, codependency, toxic energy, karmic, the Divine Feminine, the 4 of Swords energy. They're in solitude, thinking about everything, and that unconditional love energy that the Divine Feminine has. Or it could be the passion for the Divine Feminine. He's thinking about that, and he's struggling with that. It could be that too. Okay. Okay, another clarifier for the 3 of Wands, please. They're going through this broken heart, but they're the sun. They have to go through this healing from the past to get to this, and we have to give them that time to do that. Clarify the 10 of Coins. The truth is coming out, and that's going to cause this Truth card and this passion forward and this new beginning is going to be like a big release of energy off your, taken off your shoulders. You don't have to carry this energy with you. The truth, people are so afraid of truth and don't understand that it's so releasing at the same time. It's like a breath of fresh air. And half the time that when they express it and tell their truth, it's not as bad as what they thought it was. It was more painful holding it in than actually expressing it. The Judgment card, please. Clarify for the Judgment card. The Chariot. There's a card in here reverse that must have flipped while I was trying to get a card. Yes. That broken heart and that depression card, that ending, 9 of Swords. That flipped in there while I was doing the cards. And so then the Sun here. There's no other ones. Let's put that on top of that, because that's what they desire and want. And the Judgment is the Chariot, that plan that they always had along. They knew that Chariot. They're on that Chariot, moving forward in ahead. They're moving in this new beginning energy. Clarify for this 4 of Wands energy. Clarify the 4 of Wands. That deceptive energy. Judgment of the deceptive energy too. That that energy of releasing all of that. When they come forward, they're not. Let's do another clarifier. I'm not sure actually why that came out there. Another 4 of Wands. Okay, this one came out. The burdens. One more, please. The strength. I want one more for the 7 of Swords, please. Oh! I feel like they feel like they're deceiving themselves, not coming forward in this burden energy still. This the energy I told you, the dark night of the soul stuff that they're going through. The 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. Has so much going on. This chaotic mixture of energy. It's releasing in this new beginning. But the foundation of the whole thing, which is the 4 number, the foundation, the 4 of Wands is here twice, and all these beautiful cards underneath, that's the foundation of the knowing that's pulling them through all of this dark night, the soul energy, this 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, that deceit energy. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're deceiving. They might feel like they're deceiving their karmic or their divine feminine, or their self. They could be deceiving themselves by not moving forward. And that's this judgment energy and this 4 of Wands energy. And they're finding the strength to do that. We got this double 4 of Wands here, that celebration. And some people say it's a marriage card, but it's the 2 and 2 of the divine masculine and feminine coming together. Clarify, oops, I'm backwards. Clarify the 7 of Coins. That passion to move forward, that will, the Ace of Wands energy. In the unconditional love, the King of Hearts, or the King of Hearts. You could say I work with cards, regular cards. The King of Cups. It is King of Hearts. The King of Cups is King of Hearts. It's all that love energy unconditionally, that drive, that passion, that will, that understanding, that determination to move ahead, and he knows what he wants. He loves unconditionally everything around him. And it's equally as hard on for a man of a heart of that standard. All this is very, very difficult for him to go through, because he just has a natural, just a loving heart. And we need to send love and light to these divine masculines that are going through this energy here. Can I pull a couple cards for the divine feminine, because this is mostly divine masculine's energy? I got 2 of Swords. There's like 4 or 5 cards that came out. I got the 2 of Swords energy, making a decision for the divine feminine, and that one just flew off the table. The 8 of Cups energy. Some of the divine feminine are separating from this energy. They're moving on, but they're in that heart space still. That don't. Clarify another one for the divine feminine energy, please. Can I have another card? The Page of Coins, this new beginning. Some of them are moving on to this new beginning, or this message. Another card for the divine feminine, please. Divine feminine's energy. The 8 of Cups energy could be them leaving this old energy and coming in for new, waiting for this new. They left this old toxic stuff, and they're just waiting for the message for this, for them to step into this new beginning, this healing energy. They come out when they're in their whole. When they're whole, that's what they're waiting for. That's what I get from that. Okay, can I have another one for the divine feminine, please? I have another card for the divine feminine. They're not talking. They're busy. The divine feminine are busy trying to follow their missions. And I just had a bunch of cards fall. Sorry. For the divine feminine. Some divine feminine are losing faith in this journey. Their hearts are broken. They have their fear. Their fear is leading in this direction, and they're having a hard time with that energy. That's what I'm getting. And they're starting to doubt the journey that they're on, and they need to maintain that faith. Can I have some clarifiers? And it's very difficult. A lot of heartache through this. It's very, very, very difficult. And I have to understand what the purpose is. And I got the Magician, the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Star all came out at once. They have to remember what this journey is all about. If that doesn't explain it, I don't know what does. The Magician, the Lovers, the Emperor, the Star, this fated journey, this twin flame journey, the Emperor, the divine masculine, the Lovers, the twins coming together, the higher self, that eternal sign on the top, all the elements. That's what this journey is all about, this spiritual connection. And they have to remove themselves from this toxic energy here of this fear and doubting, and heal their hearts. And they have to do that inner work. Some of them aren't. So this might be a new wave of divine feminines that I'm picking up on. One more clarifier for the divine feminine energy. This moon energy, the inner, pay attention to your inner intuition, and do that spiritual work that you need to do, and to release all that energy of doubt and heartache. If you understand truly what your spiritual journey is, this twin flame journey, it makes it so much easier of understanding. I'm not saying that you don't go into those times where you feel that way, but if you know, have that knowing, that Two of Wands energy, then it makes it so much easier. With that moon energy, with the star and the moon and the 12 lovers and the magician, these are all major arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're in that space. You just got to remind yourself and find the strength to continue, and just follow your path, your mission, what you're meant to do, and pull you out of this and separate from your divine masculine's energy right now, and allow him to go through what he needs to go through for his he's right behind you. He's right behind you. So pray for him, and do your grounding and chakra alignments, and drink lots of water and rest when you need to. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards from the angels and ancestors, please. I have 2 cards from the angels and ancestors for the divine masculine. 1 card for divine masculine, please, first. I have 1 card for divine masculine. This is for August 27th. Can I have a message from the angels and ancestors to divine masculine, please? For the divine masculine, what's your message? Okay. 2 cards. Oh, 3 cards. I'm going to take the top one. Oh, I don't know which one it is. I'll just take all 3 of these. I'm not reading all of them from the book because I don't want this to be too long. And it already is getting long. The Hermit Retreat and Recharge. He's going within himself, his spiritual self, and I said that he's going to go into that Hermit energy. Got that 4 of Swords energy. And we got the Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. They're going through that, and also the divine feminine needs to go through that right now and really work on your heart chakras. Do your mission work. It'll help you, because when you do your mission work, you start helping other people, and it feels wonderful to know that you can help somebody. And when you do, and you start showing them the light on where they need to do and where they need to go, and help them be a leader for them, it's very, very beautiful feel to know that you can help someone else. Especially when you started to go through this on your own and you couldn't find anybody and you felt like you were by yourself. Knowing that you can help someone else and make it so much easier for them is a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And I highly recommend it. I started doing some mission work here in my community area, and I've been helping these young women, and it's very, very, it's a wonderful feel to know that I can help them and guide them. And so that Heart Guardian, love and let yourself, love yourself and allow yourself to be loved right now, and get into that energy and see your seeds grow. Look back at the 7 of Pentacles of how far you evolved from there to now, and where you would be if you didn't go through this process and this journey. Would you still be where you were, and how far would you have gone? And so go within, love yourself, do the eternal work, and I wish you all well, and I send you all love and light. Have a beautiful day.